So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. We have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. As it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.
So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going. He's also a bit of a shooting threat from long range too, so opposing defences will have to beware of that, and very much so.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Walker with the cross. Oh no circumventing this opponent. Now it's Haaland. Haaland!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Casemiro. Martinez. Shifted upfield. Bruno Fernandes. Garnacho. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Nice sequence of passes this. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. He is just caressing the ball. Cleared away. Shaw made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Out to the left it goes. Boylu. Looking to break at pace. Opts for safety. Akanji. He's a sharp little ball here. It's been cut out, well played. Garnacho. Boylu. Aim forwards. He'd have done well to reach that. Gundogan. It's Bernardo Silva. Ugarte. Kyle Walker. Foden. Fiddles it through. De Bruyne, who's wide and looking to get onto this. Ugarte. Hoyland. It's a goal kick. Bernardo Silva. Doku. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Now this could be a chance. Haaland! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Gone looking for safety. This is promising, and it's Ake. Ake, and here's De Bruyne. Chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Defending of the desperate variety. Manchester United can start a counter here. Bruno Fernandes. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Bruno Fernandes. Garnacho! He scores! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Hoyland. Now it's Rashford. Spread out to the left.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. And he's heaved it away. Now it's Haaland. Haaland, oh, shooting chance! Bruno Fernandes. Hoyland. De Bruyne. Passing is crisp and sharp. Stood up well to him there.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes.
Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. De Bruyne. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Haaland. Ugarte. And Dallo. Martinez. Played long and they could be in here. Akanji cuts it out. Ake. Doku. Lovely feet. Shaw clears it away. Here comes another cross.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
De Ligt. Gently done. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, easy pickings there. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Akanji. Foden. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Onana herring after the ball here. Shaw. Looking for options for movement. And it's Shaw. Now then, the ball's come loose. And Garnacho. That is lovely. And that has been clubbed away. Nicked it back promptly. Diogo Dallo. Garnacho. Looking for the runner. Hits one! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Manchester United take the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's played forward. Shaw. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, well played, well played. Gundogan. To Walker. Walker.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Garnacho. Ugarte. Crossed into the box. Kanji tries to clear. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Shaw. Very nicely done. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Great hit! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Manchester United take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Ake.
Doku.
Haaland. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Back in possession and ready to go again. Defending of the desperate variety. De Bruyne. Now it's Bernardo Silva. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Played out wide. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Played in by Dalot. He's dealt with that well.
Doku.
Dink through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Martinez. Moved on forwards. Gets to show off his quick feet. Now, what about a counter-attack? Casemiro, forwards and with intent. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Garnacho. Ugarte.
Highland!
He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bruno Fernandes with the short one. That's not going far. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Rashford. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Oh, it's played into the area. Ruben Dias flicks it away. Played out towards the right wing. Collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Forward it goes. Kyle Walker. De Bruyne. Gundogan. And it's De Bruyne. Over to the left. That's good play. Great chance! And they are dragging it back. Game on again. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position and it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Rashford. De Bruyne gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Rashford. Doku. Now it's Haaland. De Ligt. Well, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. Ake. Doku. Doku. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Turns back here, probably the best option. Bernardo Silva. And it's played forward. Bruno Fernandes. And the counter is on. Passing nice and neat. And he welcomes it in. Walker out-muscles him. No foul, says the referee. And here's the chance to counter. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Foden. Shaw. And he goes cross-field. Diogo Dalot chasing after it. Højlund! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Ugarte. And Dalot. Oh, that is a nice touch. And that's aimed into the middle. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Doku threads one in. Ball swung in.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Fernandes. Well, they could break here. Bruno Fernandes! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
Kyle Walker. And it's Gundogan. Doku. Interesting ball. Now it's De Bruyne. And the finish! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that he's gone to waste like that.
To show he is human after all.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
It's a good run down the right. Garnacho. Played in. Tries a shot! Well, it was a decent attempt in the end.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Foden. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Good spot. He's seen the run. Showing good feet. Delivery from Walker. Doku. Now the finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Doku clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Clear their lines. Doku. De Bruyne. Ugarte. De Ligt. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Foden is onto it in a flash. Ball is over the line. And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Walker with the cross. Rashford. And Garnacho. Aim forwards. Bernardo Silva. Akanji. Now Ruben Diaz. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. That's been intercepted. Casemiro. Manchester United finding their passes. And he can clear it away. Out of play for a throw. Shaw. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, nice touch. Bruno Fernandes. Kyle Walker. Now it's Foden. Walker, who's set up one goal so far. Gundogan. Ruben Dias. It's Bernardo Silva. And it's Walker. Walker drives forward on the overlap. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the crowd aren't happy. They wanted a shot and it didn't arrive.
Bruno Fernandes, out to the right. That's tidy. Oh, good spread. Played in, but great leap! Harmlessly behind. Gundogan. Now Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Here's Haaland. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. And it's lofted through here. He's got the shot away! Ugarte. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Diogo Dalot. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bernardo Silva. And now the breakaway. And it's Rashford. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! Great ball, and he's in here. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Doku. He's got away. Gundogan. Gundogan gets his pass away. Can he put it away? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
And he's there to clear it. And he's got his cross in. And now they can spring out of defence. Garnacho looking for the runner. And the shot, can he finish? Ake getting this one clear. Shapes to shoot! He's taken decisive action. Ugarte. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, such a clever touch. Has a shot! Just off target.
Bruno Fernandes usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
Ake. Bernardo Silva. Forwards and with intent. Ugarte. Laid out to the left flank, but it's Rashford. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And the follow-up. De Bruyne. Foden. Looking for options for movement. Foden drives it in. And he's there to clear it. That'll be a throw. Oh, that's nice. Pulls it back. There's the hit! Was a brilliant save.
De Bruyne actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's a clearance, but not much of one. And it's Gundogan. Bernardo Silva. Oh, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Chance for the header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Shaw. Oh, can he get onto this? Ruben Dias makes the interception. Doku, and he's managed to get free. Bernardo Silva. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lovely bit of skill. Now it's Foden. It's De Bruyne. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! Only partially clear. Foden. He's had a hit! Really well taken goal. And right on half-time, that is telling.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So we're into the second 45. No reported change to either side during the break. Diogo Dalot. Akanji can get it clear. Kyle Walker. And it's Gundogan. Played back to the goalkeeper. Akanji. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Doku. And it's De Bruyne. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Højlund. And he's found a way past. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Foden. Played back in. Gets good distance on it. He's going to be disappointed with that. Ruben Dias is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Garnacho. Now Ugarte. And it's Rashford. Doku. And they can counter here. And there's a foul. Free kick's been given. Shaw. De Ligt. Bruno Fernandes. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
And here's Rashford. Ugarte. Rashford. Ugarte. Højlund! He's missed, but not by that far. Kyle Walker. Walker battling down that right flank. That has been cut short. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Shaw. For Shaw. And here's Rashford. Now that's a fine challenge.
Garnacho really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Martinez. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Casemiro. He's played it long. Pinches it off him. Gundogan. Ake. Here's Doku. Lobbed in behind. Hit into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Ake with the... Heads it! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. There's a sharp little ball here. Shot at goal!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Walker cuts out the pass. Ruben Dias. Gundogan. And it's Ake. Doku. Played in with accuracy. Nicely intercepted. De Ligt. And Dallo. And it's Shaw. And here's Rashford. Oh, good ball. And the shot! Another big chance that gets away.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Gundogan. Akanji. And it's Walker. Now Foden. Akanji. And it's Bernardo Silva. Haaland. And here's De Bruyne. Now Foden. De Ligt tries to clear, and that's been won straight back. Oh, delicate chip through. Oh, looks like he's been taken. Big chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Diogo Dallo. Martinez. Shifted upfield. And he's had it nicked away. Gently done. Picked out brilliantly. It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Great defending, strong and determined. Out towards the flank. And he's there to clear it. Akanji. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they didn't...
Haaland! Attempts, just the wrong outcome.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Gundogan. Akanji. And that's put paid to a promising move. Moved on forwards. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's a key interception. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now it's Foden. Look at the space here. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Goes down, but nothing given. Ake, Doku. And Ake. Foden looks to get on the end of this. And it's De Bruyne. Thinks one through. De Ligt tries to clear. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He has found a way through. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Flings it across. Foden. Foden. Now it's Foden. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Diogo Dallo can get it clear. Danger averted for now. Challenge just a bit on the firm side, and it's played forward. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Ruben Dias. And it's Gundogan. Nice control. Diop, well, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Well and truly turned on its head. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Martinez. Shaw. It's Rashford!
Rashford made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Shifted upfield. Garnacho. Oh, Bruno Fernandes! Oh, that was no routine save.
Bruno Fernandes is offering a right smile there.
Bruno Fernandes, who's short. Hoyland! And again the keeper stands strong. Kyle Walker. Foden. Oh, that's well done, really robust. De Ligt. Ugarte to Martinez and through to the goalkeeper, and it's Shaw. Rashford, Garnacho, Ugarte, out to the left it goes. So much time and space here.
Manchester United showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And it's been given away. Now, can he find a finish? Cleared without complication. Can he spark a counter here? Back into the middle. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Gundogan, he's gone direct here. Now it's Haaland. They've played it short. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. That has been knocked clear. He's going for goal! Decent enough try.
Ake just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Doku. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Clearly not happy with that. Akanji. De Bruyne. And it's Gundogan. Here's Doku. Strong running down that left flank. Ball's gone out of play. It's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Cleared away. Ake. Now it's Doku. Ake. Oh, that's neat. Now here's the delivery. Rashford. Nacho. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And there's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Shaw. Now it's Rashford. Shaw. Oh, sweet feet.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Foden, he's found the way through. Haaland! Oh, no question, that's a foul. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, really good feet. Walker. Delivery from up to meet it! It's a loose ball. That's very neat.
Well,
keeper's ball. De Ligt. Aim forwards. And it's hoisted clear. Well read, nice interception. And he's there to get it away. Forwards and with intent. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Aimed in towards, climbs up big! Bruno Fernandes. Foden. Done delicately. And he's in on pass a goal! It's there!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
De Bruyne looking to add to his goal. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
Diogo Dalot.
Garnacho. Akanji spots it and intercepts. Ederson punts it upfield. That's a throw. And it's De Bruyne. Now who's going to be first to this? Now it's Doku. He is through here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Ugarte. Shaw. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Well, this is a great position. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Through. Bruno Fernandes. Doku. Akanji. Forward it goes. And it's De Bruyne. Well, that's well spotted. Ugarte. Garnacho. Now there's a fine ball. Nice sequence of pass. And the shots! He can get that clear. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Garnacho. This is gone, that's a foul. Some players have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
It's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gundogan. Shifted upfield. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Spread out to the left. Kyle Walker. Plays it forward. Now that's well seen too. Martinez. And De Ligt. Shaw. And De Ligt.
Diogo Dalot.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Foden. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he's going to have his name taken. Ruben Dias. Haaland. And it's De Bruyne. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he has shown him a yellow card. Foden. Defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Fiddles it through. And he's forced to go back. Gently done. Diogo Dalot. He's had it taken off him. Ruben Dias. And Kyle Walker. It's gone out for a throw-in. Doku. Now has he got the beating of his marker here? Over to the left. Ake with the cross. Is there, and he can get that clear. Manchester United can start a counter here. He's fizzed it forward. Akanji gets over and intercepts. Doku. Ake. Searching ball that into space. Onana clears. There's the clearance. Calmly anticipates. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Akanji. Ruben Dias. And it's Gundogan. Haaland. Foden. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And that's going to be a good thing. Here. It's run loose here. Foden. Now De Bruyne. Rashford wins the duel this time.
Diogo Dalot.
Aim forwards. Bruno Fernandes. De Bruyne.
Ruben Dias.
And it's De Bruyne. Kyle Walker. And Akanji. And it's Walker. Haaland. Gundogan. Now Foden. Interesting ball. He's had it nicked away. Walker was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Spread out to the left. That pass has been well intercepted. Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne. And it's De Bruyne. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, it's come loose. And De Bruyne! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error. Diogo Dalot.
Garnacho. Rashford. He's having a go. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. He's had a shot. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Garnacho. Bruno Fernandes. Nice physical challenge. Walker with the clearance. There will be a throw-in. De Ligt. Doku. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
De Ligt gets it away. Foden. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Ugarte. And it's Shaw. And here's Rashford. Here's Shaw. There won't be another chance after this one. Rashford. Foden. Doku. Doku. He's shifting through the gears here. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.